Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description. That'll take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is absolutely really cool, unique device if you own a pool and you're looking for some great pool safety. So this was sent over by a company called Hovara, and it is their floating pool alarm. This thing is very unique and very cool. So it's going to come in this little box right here. Naturally, when you open it up, it's going to give you a little user manual that you can take a look at here, but we're covering a lot of the features right here in the video. Now, you're also going to get the pool floating device itself, and you're also going to get a remote alarm. So if you can basically have this out in the pool and then this inside, so that way you know if somebody falls in the water. We're gonna go over these here very, very shortly in detail. Now it is gonna include a little screwdriver, so that way you can include the single 9-volt battery. It does include that battery, and that's all it takes. The battery is gonna last a long time, depending on how often the siren's going off, but it lasts a nice while. And it includes a screwdriver to go ahead and add that. Now, as far as utilizing this in your pool, you can just have it sitting in there and floating around if you wish, or you can tether it to the wall. You're gonna get multiple ways to do that. First off, you're gonna get a nice little sticky pad. You can put this somewhere on the side of your pool or on the kind of tile line, or you get like a suction cup. So you got two different ways to attach this. And then it's gonna also include plenty of line here that you can utilize as well in attaching this, and then the little attachment adapters itself. So very easy to, if you want it in a fixed place, I just let it float around and just go to town. Now it's also gonna include a little plug here with a USB Type-C cable. This is how you're gonna power up basically the little wireless sensor that you can place indoors. This thing does have an extremely loud alarm on it. It is a 110 decibels. So if somebody's out in the backyard and falls into that pool and this is in your house, you're probably gonna be able to hear it in any room because it is nice and loud. It has a little button here so you can turn off the alarm while you're running out, or if it's a false alarm or something like that, you can go ahead and turn off the alarm by pressing the button. Really, really nice feature. Now, however, speaking of false alarms, this thing is designed to handle that. There is basically on the bottom here, you'll see there's this little screw part, and then there's also these grooves on the side, and that's gonna allow you basically to adjust this depending on your pool flow. Essentially, the more you kind of twist it, the less sensitive it is. So the further it comes away from the unit, the less sensitive it is, or twist it in to make it more sensitive. So depending on your pool circulation, if you have a pool that gets more waves, you can adjust the sensitivity of it, so that way you don't have those false alarms, and you can basically only get it triggered to when you have a person or a child or something like that fall in the water. Like I said, this is an absolutely great safety device to have in your backyard, because you just never know if some child or something gets through the back door. You may have an alarm on that, but maybe they find through the front door or something else that you don't know about. It's very easy to utilize. So this is all made out of a just nice UV resistant polymer, and it just sits and floats in your water. Very, very easy to utilize. To give you an idea of the size of the unit here, it's about 9 inches in diameter, and it just sticks out of the water basically just a little bit. It's about 3 inches out of the water. I think it's about 5 inches total to the bottom of the screw part, but very, very easy to utilize. Now, it's designed for pools that says up to 20 feet by 40 feet. The remote itself can be covered up to about 200 feet away in an open field. So if you're basically this in your pool and this is somewhere close to that backyard, you're easily gonna have coverage of reaching, no issues there. Now, the controls on the front of the device, there's 3 little buttons. So the middle one is your power button. You're gonna basically turn that on and toss it in the water. Then on the left-hand side is basically, it's a 30-second mute button. So when you do turn it on, you're gonna wanna press that, put it in the water, and then after 30 seconds, it will basically activate the alarm. and you're good to go. So if you're ever moving it, that's the button kind of you want to press. Now on the right-hand side is basically your swim mode button, because obviously you don't want this going off when you are swimming. So if it's tethered in the corner, you can just leave it alone. You don't have to take it out of the water. You don't have to do anything. Just go ahead and press that button, turn it on, and essentially it's going to disarm the alarm until it notices the water is calm for 10 minutes. After the water's been calm for 10 minutes, it will automatically reactivate. So it's a nice little feature. If you forget to arm it again, just pressing that button will arm it after that calm instead of turning it off. Obviously, you can also just turn it off, but you have to make sure you remember to turn it back on. So it does have those little features in it, which is nice. That little swim mode is pretty cool. Now, this is designed for sensitivity. Like I said, it can be adjusted, but it's designed kind of for 15 pounds or more. It's really designed to detect waves. So if somebody is jumping in the water, somebody's falling in the water, if a dog goes in there, it's going to be able to detect those kind of movements, and that's what you're looking for. So for those safety features. But like I said, it's a really cool pool alarm. If you are in the market and you're looking for a great safety device for your pool or pond, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.